MP, you're about to go off.
And if you're interested in attending future Pelicans home games, visit us online or at the nearest ticket booth at both single and package games available. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Pelicans along with your issue and single cases to 55555. A member of our guest relations will respond to discussion concerns immediately.
Don't forget to bring the family to night second game where we're giving away free team basketball. The first 5,000 fans to the arena will get free Pelicans basketball.
A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Happy weekend, everyone. It's the NBA on Saturday night, presented to you live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Lakers, they love where they stand right now, first place. And checking out New Orleans, now 5.5 games back.
I think for Los Angeles, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And now the Los Angeles starters. LeBron James out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Hayes. And it's Coffey in at the 2 guard. And for the Pelicans, Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Trey Murphy out there with Herb Jones. And it's Messi in at the 5 down low. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, BA, it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
James passes to Coffey. Off target from 3-point range. And it's Murray with the ball for New Orleans. And here's McCollum. Pass to Messi. Jones with the ball. Clock at 6. And here's McCollum. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones.
Can't sleep on McCollum. Not even for a second, because that's when he strikes.
Here's Coffey. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's New Orleans now. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. Last game for him, he picked up 13. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks, guys. A big move for the Pelicans this summer, trading for DeJounte Murray, a versatile and durable lead guard who's proven to be one of the best clutch players. His acquisition directly addresses some of the Pelicans' greatest needs. And, guys, I'm very interested to see how this plays out.
A big piece. Okay, Shams, appreciate the update. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Coffey. Buries it from 3. Coffey's got 9 points. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Murray against Doncic. Jones, the pass to McCollum. Shoots. And again, New Orleans, no good.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go. He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. From downtown, Finney-Smith pulls it in.
Tried to come right back at him with the 3. Not that time.
Here's Coffey. And Los Angeles, another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Murray for 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Doncic, good.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Pelicans. 11-point game. Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points. Tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
B.A., he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Okay, a chance to look at some numbers for C.J. McCollum.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Pass to Murray. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's McCollum. Shot clock at 6. To end the run. Rebound, the Lakers. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Just a fun team to watch when you get right to it. I mean, the way they're executing at both ends of the floor, it seems like they're getting better each game. Communication, ball control, ball security, defensively. They are very adaptable, and we've seen how they adjust, always learning and constantly tweaking the winning formula.
Here's Coffey. We connects again from distance.
Defenses around the NBA have to deal with his three-point marksmanship, and he's already proven in his rookie year there's very little you can do to slow him down.
It's been a lot of fun to watch him expand his skills this season, and lo and behold, he now holds the 4th spot all time for three-pointers in a rookie campaign. Los Angeles leading by 17.
2 minutes remaining.
Let's go with a 3. Jones grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 of 4 from deep. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. We're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. The Pelicans making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Hachimura's checked in for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Finney-Smith. .144 left in the first quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Misi. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Tip. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And while we have a chance, the 2K leaderboard showing the NBA's best when it comes to steals. The Pelicans second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Reeves is checked in for Luka Doncic. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter of the game. Coffee. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Coffee's got 20.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
They're in the top 10 for field goal percentage. They pick their shots well and do a good job not forcing things on that end.
And as their number 2 ranking in steals will tell you, defense has been a major focus for them. Constant pressure on the ball, quickness, and a mindset that they're not going to make anything easy on you. Here's Boston. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Back to Olynyk. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Alvarado with it. Picked up by James. Pass to Olynyk. Fires from deep. Rebounded by LeBron.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he...
Good! Another from 3.
Well, as the three-point bombs just keep raining down, he just moved up one more rung on the all-time list for three-pointers in a rookie season.
Well, you got to think he's going to be one of the biggest draft picks in the last decade, maybe 2. Hard to argue with how he's approached his three-point prowess. Here's Boston. He's scoreless. Outside Olynyk. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Olynyk. Takes a 3. No good on the shot. James against Olynyk. From down in the low post, it goes. James has got 5.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. A huge 24-point lead for them. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponent in transition. Right away, they're finding points on the break.
And the Lakers, looking at who they've got. They've got Rui Hachimura. He's out there with Jackson Hayes. Connect is out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Coffey in at the two-guard spot. Here's Coffey. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that. This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back.
And again for 3.
Well, with the way he's been shooting from distance, I can't say I'm surprised that he's now number 2 all-time in three-pointers made during a rookie season. I mean, he has been impressive.
Well, we're talking about some of the best shooters we've ever had in the NBA. I don't think it's an understatement to say we could be witnessing a generational talent.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Coffey. Off target from outside. For New Orleans, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. McCollum on the wing. He's got 5. And he comes up with a bucket. McCollum's got 7 points.
Not only a perimeter player, McCollum can go inside.
Offline with a 3.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
Got a hand on it. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here's New Orleans now. That won't go either for McCollum.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Coffey connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Misi. There's McCollum with the 3. And again, New Orleans no good.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Fires in the triple.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And again, New Orleans no good. Los Angeles has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8, pure from three-point range.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide-open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
I mean, so gifted with the ball. McCollum indulging in some showy dribbling.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Coffey. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Olynyk finds McCollum. Lets it go from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds in the game. Coffey can't get it to go. New Orleans making some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Alvarado, and Trey Murphy's. So it's Los Angeles, ahead by a mile with a 38-point lead at the end of the period. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Can't miss this many shots and not be competitive. They're rushing, looking desperate. Kind of feel sorry for them.
No, you don't.
You were laughing while we were watching it.
Hey, man, that's off the air.
Now let's take a moment here for a look at the upcoming schedule.
At home, this team is pretty stout. Looking at this upcoming stretch, they're probably licking their chops.
Well, we're talking pork chops or lamb chops, or what kind of chops are we talking?
Or chops could mean acumen, being great at what you do. Kind of like you two mutton chops. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And here's New Orleans now. Looking ahead to their next game, playing at Dallas. They'll match up against the Mavericks. That'll be the first leg of just a two-game trip for them. Murray and McCollum make up the talented backcourt. Herb Jones out there with Trey Murphy, and it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Clock is at 3. There's McCollum with the 3. Rebound by the Lakers.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Yep, that's what full court man-to-man is all about now. All pressure, all the time.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this.
Good! Another from 3.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the 4th most threes in a single game. Back to Murray. Out to McCollum. Here's the 3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. McCollum's got 12 points.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Murray deciding where to go with it. That one drops for him. He has 7.
Murray showing you real poise that time, guys, converting on aggressive defense. The concentration, outstanding.
And good! There's another!
Putting on a scoring clinic.
Hey, it's become an old habit. He's tied for the 4th most 50-point games in a single season.
Think about this. This is his 9th 50-piece, tying the great Wilt Chamberlain. Kobe's 10 is next up at 3.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Pass to Murray. Back to McCollum. And here's Murray. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. McCollum outside. An easy 2 on the layup.
This is the kind of scoring punch that McCollum can provide. He gets it done at all 3 levels.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Coffey. The 3. Connects again from distance.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Murray against Doncic. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now. Fires the 3. And again for 3.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit? And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was an enemy territory.